for the click
Yeah,
moment.
but he didn't make it personal. He didn't put no names on it.
But
He just said he was at Dreamville. He was having conversations.
To me, that's worse.
That's worse. It is
Like,
worse.
How is
where
that
I think
worse?
it's unfair-
Not naming a name?
Where I think it's unfair because we know.
What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So J. Cole has weighed in on the high profile Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud on his surprising single Port Antonio. Back in April, Kendrick Lamar and Drake went head to head in a scathing rap battle after Kendrick Lamar called out Drake and Cole on Future and Metro Booming's Like That. Then J. Cole did originally reply with a 7-minute drill on the mixtape Might Delete Later, but retracted the diss track and apologized swiftly after. So J. Cole defended his decision to step back from the conflict on a 5-minute track. In the song, he talks about several things. He talked about the allegations Drake and Kendrick Lamar exchanged in their respective diss songs. He then talked about the use of bots on social media, then directly mentions Drake.
On a platform. Allegedly, by the way. This is all still alleged.
Wayno said that people at Dreamville was telling Cole that Kendrick ain't all that.
Here, I'll play the clip.
I didn't need Wayno to say that.
You know what I mean, we have fun.
Of course we know that. That's his crew.
But y'all Dreamville niggas, man, y'all gas Cole up. Because listen, I was having sideline conversations with a lot of the homies. And a lot of my Dreamville homies was basically saying that Kendrick was, you know, that he's overrated and that what has he done? And I'm like, yo, are y'all serious? So all this camaraderie that y'all made it seem like with the TDE and Dreamville and how they was locked in and this, that, and the third, this is all fake.
I have so many things to say about that. And it's not even in defense to Cole.
It's objective journalism.
No, that's not objective journalism because you not chilling with my Dreamville homies and saying that it's objective journalism. That's number one.
I think it was okay.
Number two, when you're saying that and you're on a platform and you know everything that's going on, when you say Dreamville homies, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about Ari Lennox? Are you talking about Julian? Who the fuck are you talking about when you say Dreamville homies?
And when that name is said, most people automatically think
Assume
of Cole.
that it's Cole.
So it just kind of sounds like you're putting words in Cole's mouth. You're not, if you're going to say something like this, which I don't agree with ever, but if you're going to, and you feel bold enough to say something like this, then be specific. Don't throw the whole crew or like the whole operation under the bus. Don't allude to half of the truth.
So just throw one person in.
Well, I'm just saying, if you feel like you're emboldened enough to say something like this, which you should never say, I don't think anything like this should say. I have relationships with artists.
Why not?
A lot of the conversations we have, you say stuff that you've spoken about with Drake that would never touch this microphone.
That's a fact.
And that's how I feel about relationships that I have with artists as well. It's like some things are meant to be personal to the people that you have as friends. Not everything is for the journalist moment, for the click moment.
Yeah, but he didn't make it personal. He didn't put no names on it.
But
He just said he was at Dreamville. He was having conversations.
To me, that's worse.
That's worse. It is
Like,
worse.
How is
Where
that
I think
worse?
it's
Not
unfair-
naming a name?
Where I think it's unfair because we know Wayno has done stuff with Amazon for Dreamville Fest, has done interviews for years. And there's that artist village. And people just talk shit as friends. And especially at that heightened time, 7-minute drill had just came out.
Mhm.
Just off Kendrick saying what Kendrick said. Of course, people be hyped up and having passionate rap arguments the way we have them. Our off mic, the conversation sometimes have not even made it over here. If I'm having a conversation with my quote unquote friend during a heightened time, 6 months later, you get on the mic and say we all discredited Kendrick. You guys were never friends with TDE. That was some weird fake shit that y'all had. That's odd to me.
He's questioning if that relationship.
No, he's saying straight that. Didn't he just say straight?
No, he's questioning. He was like, yo, so that was fake? Like, y'all don't.
He's saying he's saying the public relationship of the Dreamville TDE being good together was fake based on what he's saying he was told at Dreamville Fest by people in Dreamville.
Okay, but he's not. Again, you saying that it would have been better to name names. I'm saying there's no way that would have been better to name names.
But my point is, I don't think this should be said ever.
Yeah,
I don't think this should be said ever. But instead of, if you feel that confident to say something that you know was never supposed to be repeated in public, then don't throw it on the whole operation. Don't throw the whole label.
So
under
name
the
the
bus.
one person that's.
Yeah, if you feel like you can confidently say this, then name the person you're talking about.
That's crazy.
If there's 25 people in Dreamville, let's say 10 of them, I'm not even saying artists, 10 that are like notable within the music industry that people actually know their names. And you say the Dreamville homies, and you were talking to 2 people in the corner that were drunk at Dreamville Fest and was like, man, fuck Kendrick. Cole riding, like 7-minute drill came out, fuck Kendrick.
Yeah, but why
are you getting on a mic 6 months later saying yo, Dreamville was saying that Kendrick never even did shit.
But why are you going straight to some two random Dreamville?
You think he was sitting with? It was a convention of just the whole Dreamville set right there.
You think it was
I think Wayno knows the same people you know at Dreamville
for sure,
and has a relationship with the same people you do at Dreamville.
I agree.
So I think that's exactly who he's talking about. I don't think he's talking about some random Dreamville Fest goer that was just standing in the corner talking about Kendrick and TDE. But he's not going to name the names. Like, I think naming the names is crazy. But he's saying that he was there. He was having a conversation with the Dreamville crew. And now he's saying, yo, y'all gassed him. Y'all was saying Kendrick ain't all of that. He's overrated, which is, that's what crews do in the battle. Yo, homie, he trash. We'll go at that nigga. That's what
the real crew will give you the realistic of what's going on. Because even though I like 7 Minute Drill, calling K-Dot shit and doing that Jay-Z scheme, like, oh, your second one was mid, this and that, I think that was bad information to give to your friend, if that's what Wayno's saying here. To gas up to say Kendrick never did shit.
I'm not even going.
That's like when the OVO team gassed up Drake to say that Kendrick was molested when he clearly didn't say that in the song.
I'm not even going that route, what you're saying. I'm speaking more to you saying that you're alluding to it like Wayno was just talking to some random person at Dreamville that's not even connected to Cole in any way.
No, I think anyone in the Dreamville crew that I'm talking about is connected.
Okay, so
I'm not talking about a fan.
But Dreamville is huge. But the thing is, Dreamville is huge.
It's a big crew.
It's a big crew. So it's like when you say Dreamville, people automatically assume Cole. He knew that when he said this, or if he was thinking at all, that people would associate that with like Cole and like his closest homies. When it could have been the nigga that they like signed and like shelved. Like it could have been anybody. You're not being specific enough. So I think what Julian was saying is either don't say this because this is just bad and a bad look.
I think the best option was never to say this at all.
You don't repeat things like that.
Because come on, man, we've said stuff.
What is wrong with saying, yo, your crew gassed you and downplayed Kendrick? And I was looking at y'all like, yo, y'all serious? Like, what are y'all talking about?
Objective journalism.
No, that's not objective journalism because you not chilling with my Dreamville homies and saying that it's objective journalism. That's number one.
I think it was okay.
Number two, when you're saying that and you're on a platform and you know everything that's going on, when you say Dreamville homies, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about Ari Lennox? Are you talking about Julian? Who the fuck are you talking about when you say Dreamville homies?
And when that name is said, most people automatically think
Assume
of Cole.
that it's Cole.
So it just kind of sounds like you're putting words in Cole's mouth. You're not, if you're going to say something like this, which I don't agree with ever, but if you're going to, and you feel bold enough to say something like this, then be specific. Don't throw the whole crew or like the whole operation under the bus. Don't allude to half of the truth.
So just throw one person in.
Well, I'm just saying, if you feel like you're emboldened enough to say something like this, which you should never say, I don't think anything like this should say. I have relationships with artists.
Why not?
A lot of the conversations we have, you say stuff that you've spoken about with Drake that would never touch this microphone.
That's a fact.
And that's how I feel about relationships that I have with artists as well. It's like some things are meant to be personal to the people that you have as friends. Not everything is for the journalist moment, for the click moment.
Yeah, but he didn't make it personal. He didn't put no names on it.
But
he just said he was at Dreamville. He was having conversations.
To me, that's worse.
That's worse. It is
like,
worse.
How is that
I think
worse?
it's unfair.
Not naming a name?
Where I think it's unfair, because we know Wayno has done stuff with Amazon for Dreamville Fest, has done interviews for years. And there's that artist village. And people just talk shit as friends. And especially at that heightened time, 7 Minute Drill had just came out. Mm-hmm. Just off Kendrick saying what Kendrick said.